welcome back to the Book Nook. So, with the new year, I've been wanting to do more content and be more regular. And the only way I can do that is to film. And sometimes I just don't think about it. But I decided that, and I need to get better at that. So, one of the ways that I'm going to be able to film content is if I do more reading vlogs. So, I want to do more reading vlogs in the new year. So, and I know it's already February. It's actually February 2nd today. And so I'm going to do a little reading vlog with Larry McMurtry's Streets of Laredo. This is actually a prequel to Lonesome Dove, which was a 6-star read for me. And that's why I want to do a reading vlog with this. Okay, because I've heard really good things about it. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So I love his writing. I love this story. I want to be back in this world. So let's get to it. So let's do some reading. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'll give you regular updates and we're going to cue the reading. Welcome back to day 2 of my reading vlog. I actually started this, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but I was doing more videos and I ended up scrapping those. So if you notice, you probably won't, but I am wearing the same clothes that I just redid those videos in. But I just wanted to give an update. I am on chapter 3, in the middle of chapter 3, I'm on page 36, and I need to, first of all, say that I was completely wrong in this because this is not a prequel. It actually is right after Lonesome Dove, and there are 4 books in this series. And I think it's like the third one. So I am reading these all out of order, but that's okay. But we are back in the world and we are back with our favorite characters. All of them are coming up. I have to go look and see who's who because I've gotten a little, it's been a while. But getting confused. I get Claire and Lorraine confused. Yeah, Claire is the older one and Lorraine is the younger one. I just was getting them confused. I had to a little, But anyways, so I am that far into it, not very far. We're going to get some reading done though. I've got to clean up my mess from my other videos that I just filmed, and then we'll do a little reading montage. Okay, we're going to start over. This is like my third check-in on this reading vlog for the Streets of Laredo. I am on page 155, chapter 14. It doesn't seem like a lot, but these are small words. I don't know if you can see the print. See, and it is kind of like, it takes a little bit. I'm also reading a book on my Kindle. So, and in this time I have finished a short story. I'll talk about that in my vlog, my reading wrap up. But I think I currently am home by myself because everybody is either working or or busy. And so, and it is snowing out. So I am going to nestle in and get, get to reading. I may do some editing. I actually need to edit something, so I'm probably going to edit for a little while until I get a video out and for my February reads before it's too late. And yeah, so that's it. So I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next segment. Okay, bye-bye. I just did this whole video and totally didn't have the camera on recording. Was not recording this, so let's start over. I hope you're having a wonderful day. This is a conclusion of my Streets of Laredo reading vlog. I want to apologize right now. I did not get much reading montage in because life is super busy right now and I'm not home a lot. And I probably should just start filming on my phone and doing these videos on my phone, and I probably will. But in the meantime, I did this one on this camera at home, and yeah, so I didn't get a lot of reading in, but I do have a review. It is a 5-star.
of course. It was so nice to visit this world. I guess it's our world, but this world again, these people again. Seeing what happened to some of the characters and who was there and who wasn't, and all these things. It was just so good, and new characters, and the character development was so good, and you just felt for these characters. And there was this one character, her name is Maria, and my heart just broke for poor Maria. Her story is so sad for so many reasons. Life was so hard and so different. And when you read this, and I'm assuming this is true to life, um, when you read this and then you look at what's going on today, it's really not that different. It's scary to think that, but there's a lot of really scary things going on in the world right now, and we're finding out things that we don't want to know, and then there you kind of knew, though. I feel like then you kind of knew who the bad guys and the good guys were. I don't know. Maybe the line was maybe not so blurred. I don't know, but this is what I'm gonna say. It's a 5 star. I am so looking forward to finishing. The next book is Comanche Moon, I believe. I am so forward to looking forward to reading that. And I won't be doing it next month because we're doing March Movie Madness Part 2. But probably in April, I'm going to pick up the series and finish it because I am just enjoying it so much, and probably will read more of his books. I don't know if all westerns are like this, but this is definitely scratching that itch for the Western thing. So, because of the simple fact that this is a very short video and not a lot of reading and stuff in there, a lot of montages and stuff, I just thought I would do a quick little haul. You know me and my thrift store. Well, I went to my thrift store the other day and they were like doing a book sale. They didn't have a lot left because they've been selling everything for like a quarter and 50 cents. But I found a couple books and I thought I would share them with you. Okay. All right, so the first one I picked up, and I picked this one up simply because it is a Book of the Month Club book, and I have a couple of them, and I like collecting them. I don't know why. I just think they're cool. So here we go. Oh my gosh, my glasses. Hold on. My hair is still a little damp, so my glasses. I wanted to read to you what this one is about. I think it's a psychological thriller. Okay, so it is Lizzie Kasaki's. I don't know. I'm probably butchering that, but that's okay. Is working late when she gets a call. Grueling hours are standard in elite law firms. Are standard at the elite law firm of Young and Crane, but they'd be easier to swallow if Lizzie were there voluntarily. Until recently, she had been happily underpaid federal prosecutor. With that job and her brilliant, devoted husband, Sam, she had everything she ever wanted, and then suddenly it all fell apart. Okay, well, there's more. I'm not going to read it, but that does sound like a really good book, and I can't wait to read it. It kind of reminds me of, like, instead of The Perfect Marriage, It's a Good Marriage. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so probably not, but hey. And then this is Courageous. Honor Begins at Home by Randy Alcorn. I've actually read another book by him, and I'll put it up here. I want to say it was the Heaven book. I don't have it. It's a book about heaven, I believe. Oh, such a good book, I believe. Yeah. But anyways, so and this is also written by Alex and Stephen Kendrick, which are the Kendrick brothers, which do a lot of those movies like Courageous and The War Room, and I can't think of the other ones. Oh, one that you're probably not hearing much about, and that's Flywheel. Such a good movie. They're actually redoing it, which makes me sad, but in some ways I think that's good because they did it so long ago, which is such a it was their first movie, so the budget was really low and the film quality wasn't as good, so they're going to redo it, which I think will bring more audience, and that story is so good, so I'm sure they'll do it justice. But this is about men, one calling to serve and to protect. As law enforcement officers, Adam Mitchell and Nathan Hayes and their partners willingly stand up to the worst the world can offer. Yet, at the end of the day, they face a challenge that none of them are truly prepared to tackle: fatherhood. While they consistently give their best on the job, good enough seems to be all they can muster as dads. But they are quickly discovering that their standard is missing the mark. And there's so much more. And I'm sure it's based on the movie, which I have watched. So I plan on looking for. Maybe this will be actually. I'm going to put this in my March movie madness. I think that would be a really good uplifting story. Okay, this is a Silenced, and it's a novel by Jerry B. Jenkins, and he is the dad of Dallas Jenkins, who wrote the series, and we talked about him before. I read Hometown Hero or something. I gave it 3 stars. I am currently started, and I'm only like 5 chapters in of a book, The Brotherhood, and it's a series. I thought it was in New York. It's in Chicago, and it's about police officers. And I'm going to tell you right now, I've already cried. I've already cried. So this, I think, is going to be much better than that book. I'm looking forward to reading. And it says, in the name of peace, the world is forced to take sides. National peace organizations operative Paul Stapola walks a dangerous tightrope as a double agent, a new believer assigned to enforce the ban on religion. Wow. There 3 major cities have been attacked by terrorists and thousands have died, all in the name of God. Paul must somehow find a way to expose the source of terrorism without endangering fellow believers. And with this unbelieving wife, powerful connections, Paul faces danger on every front. In face of persecution, and the seeds of faith grow stronger. The underground church prays for a miracle of global proportions not seen since the time of Moses. Yes. In the world where modern rule, the voice of God will not be silenced. So I am looking forward to this. It sounds along the lines of the Left Behind kind of situation. So we'll see. Yeah. I don't know if it's part of a series, but either way, I just thought it was interesting. And then this. I don't know if I'm going to read these, but I felt like this was a really good copy. And this is Diana Galbum and is Dragonfly and Amber, and it is a part of the Outlander series. I don't even know which one it is, but it was in really good shape, and I do want to read the Outlander series at some point, so I have it somewhere. I don't even know where it is. I have it. So yeah, I put it in as my top 10 reads I wanted to read series or whatever, and yeah, so I'm looking forward to this and probably reading these, but yeah, I just saw this one and I picked it up. So that's it. A quick little book haul, an end to a vlog. So I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day, and I will see you.